back. And if you're joining us right now, we are just getting our second conversation for this morning started. And we are going to be speaking with some Belizean nurses who completed training in Taiwan. And joining us now via Zoom, we have Eneli Alfaro, Evita Choco, Luz Becan, Sheila Dominguez, and Viviane Villas. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You all look so smart, and it's very late at night there, I should say, right?
Yes, we can see the clock. It's what is it? Almost 10, almost 10? Or?
Yes, almost 10.
And well, as nurses, you guys are used to long hours, right?
Ooh.
That's so true.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me just say congratulations on completing your training. And we wanted to touch base with you to find out what the experience has been like and how you came up upon this opportunity. So let me just, who has the microphone? You can start. Vivian.
Hi. I would like to sincerely thank and I'm so honored to have been a recipient of the operating room nurse training program here at Chime Medical Center. I applied through my hospital, Western Regional Hospital, and I am ecstatic that I was selected. And I'm even more floored to have completed such an advanced training program.
Okay. And Elvita, it's you that has the next mic?
Hi.
Yes.
Pleasant good morning, Marlene and Mr. Gavin. Thank you guys for having us on the show. Yes, I am one of the recipients for the ORN program, and I am very glad to be a part of it because we learned many things that will be very conducive in the healthcare system of our country, Belize. So I am very fortunate to be here.
All right. Let's hear a little bit about how how you guys got into the program in the first place. So why don't Sheila? Why don't we talk about that?
Okay, first of all, a memorandum was circulated through all the hospitals, government hospitals, and I applied through it, filled in all the requirements that were needed. We had to be registered nurses with experience, hand in our grades from our previous university. We also did completed our curriculum vitae and wrote a letter in which we expressed why we would like to come to study here in Chime Medical Hospital.
And Luzbey, tell me what the reaction was when you found out you were selected.
Good morning, Belize. Well, it was either a yes or a no, so I said I would give it a try. When I saw the memorandum, the first thing that came to mind was, okay, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity, so I directly decided to apply, and it was either a yes or a no, and when the matron messaged me, it was tears of joy and tears of sadness at the time because I was holding my baby, and it was a bittersweet moment knowing that I would leave her soon. But I feel honored that I was one of the 5 recipients to be here and to be able to finish this program successfully.
Yeah. Wow. So quite a sacrifice on your end. Now, Eneli, why don't you start to tell us about how rigorous the program itself was?
Well, it came with sacrifices, as I mentioned before. It started up from there. Coming to Taiwan, it was a little bit challenging due to the fact that we didn't know the language itself. So, here we're quite different. But I'm glad people here are very friendly. We managed our way through to learn
it started with some classes, practical classes, and we're getting to know the culture. So,
Yeah. Vivian, you want to add something?
Sure. I would like to say that here at Chime has state-of-the-art equipment, modern technology for minimal invasive surgery, including robotic Da Vinci surgery, a hybrid operating OR, innumerable surgical instruments, a vast number of specialties. They provide world-class care, and they have exemplary leadership, particularly with COVID-19. And because they are experienced with infectious disease control, and I would like to share that apart from learning operating room nursing, we are privileged to have learned infectious disease control, particularly COVID-19. We learned about proactive health measures such as patient education, the use of information systems and AI. We learned about the different protocols in place and the different alert system that they have to control the outbreak. And so far, I am so happy to report that we are all fully vaccinated. And I would like to thank Chime Medical Center for also keeping us safe during this pandemic. That in the beginning of the program, while the world was experiencing the effects of the pandemic, life seemed almost normal here.
Wow.
And I would like to add that here at Chime Medical Center, there is health screening for health professionals such as ourselves. And also, every week our mental status is monitored. How is your stress level?
Wow.
How are you coping? And if you are in need of this service, it's available. The resources, every day we're provided with the face mask. We have been trained how to use the proper PPEs, which is the protective personal equipment. There are many things that we have learned here, and I'm so happy to add that apart from learning all about the technology and healthcare, we also had learned some culture and the language.
I was going to
And
ask you, how's your Mandarin now?
it's better. So I want to Joanne, which means good morning. Ni hao, which means hi, hello. And ni hao ma, how are you?
Nice. So anyone else has mastered Mandarin as yet? So let's come back to some of the things that you have learned. Clearly, being in Taiwan, you're in a state-of-the-art hospital, and you know the realities of when you come back to the government institutions that you work in. So how do you envision using the skills that you've learned within the realities of the hospitals that you'll return to?
I look at it in the protective measure and education. I think it all begins with prevention and education. If we go back and explain the importance of preparing for surgery, such as doing your testing, doing the necessary exams, why is it important to remove the hair? Why is it important? And explain the surgical process to the Belizean population to protect infectious disease or surgical site infection. We could look at what we have. And also, I am thrilled to lobby for funding to improve our health care. I think I think it has to do twofolds. It has to do with the funding, and it also has to do with the education. I feel that nurses seldom come to the forefront and explain what the situation is like. And I feel if we have dialogue with our Belizean community, I think the healthcare could improve
Yeah.
to our upward mobility. And actually, my dream is that maybe one day we can use our skills for medical tourism. Have we considered this as a sector that we could develop?
Ah, yeah. So you come back with ideas as to how to improve the system. Now, let me get Elvita, you have the mic there? So you guys have been gone for a year and a half, and I'm sure you keep up to date with the news in Belize. During that time, there was a very big focus on the nursing shortage in Belize and the challenges that the nursing community face. Tell me, now being a Belizean nurse, going off and getting specialized training, what do you think about the situation we face here with nursing?
Ms. Marlene, one thing I'm sure of is that the ORM specialty is in demand in our country, and therefore I think that our Ministry of Health and Welfare made a very good decision in the sense of investing 5 nurses so that we can improve and give services in this specialty so that our Belizeans can receive quality surgical services in the OR.
Yeah.
I am quite familiar with the shortage of nurses. Everyone does. We are very short of nurses in Belize. But like I said, I believe that with this new specialty, um, we will be giving another level of care to our patients.
Nice. So wait, Vivian, you are at Western Regional. Where are the rest of you? Anybody at KHMH? No. Okay, go ahead.
There's no person from Central Health Region.
Okay.
And that is because we were sent here with the idea to strengthen the other regional institutions or hospitals to get to where we can be like Carl Hushner Memorial Hospital,
Okay.
where more surgeries can be carried out district instead of everyone being saturated in the city. So we wanted to expand the health system, expand the OR in the out district area.
We are all from the 3 of us are regional hospital, one from South Regional, which is myself, and the BF is from
I don't think we heard you. You said 3 from Northern?
are from regional hospital, Faro, San.
Okay. Now this has got to be, working within the regional hospitals and knowing the patients that you see, what they can afford, the type of care that they need. I mean, are you feeling motivated and inspired to come back to even improve upon the services that are available at these regional institutions?
Yes, I feel that we have been trained for the future. We have experience with modern technology, and I feel that given the resources, we can further develop the operating rooms in the out district.
Luz Bay?
We have all the enthusiasm, all the energy to go back and give our best to Belize. And I would take this opportunity to make this call to our Ministry of Health, because we all know our current state in Belize, and our health institutions really need improvement in many areas. And I think that we are prepared, but also our Ministry of Health needs to invest more in not only in the OR, but in the ward, in the emergency area, in all the areas we cut the institution.
Yeah. So let me ask you, which nurses used to work in the operating theaters in these regional hospitals before you all went off to get trained?
We all came from the ward, emergency ward, surgical ward, general ward. Us have previous experience, previous OR experience, so we are new to this field. So when we go back, we are willing to learn and ready to learn about Belize OR.
Nice. That's really great to hear. So are you planning to perhaps share some of the lessons you've learned with the other nurses at your hospitals?
Of course, yes. When I know Belize, especially I can talk about Northern Regional Hospital. At the moment, only open surgeries are being done, and but when the time comes that we have laparoscopic surgeries or minimally invasive surgeries, then that would be the time I can share the knowledge gained here.
And apart from work, or apart from going back and sharing all of your knowledge, what are you ladies looking forward to the most about coming home? I'm sure you guys miss your families and friends a lot. Anyone can start. Why don't
Well, for me personally, I'm looking forward to see my family the first thing. We actually really do miss our Belizean food. I'm sure of all of that.
oh, cool.
You know, it's one of the things we really miss a lot. Yeah, it's one of the two most important things. I just want to share. I just want to say that the longer you stay away from home, it makes you realize how much you love your country. So I personally can't wait to go back. I have my son, he's waiting on me, so I'm very excited to see him and then go to work.
Nice. All right, ladies. Well, when do you come home?
Very soon, at the ending of the month, we will be there.
Okay.
Home, people Belize.
Who do you want to say good morning to? Anybody that you want to give a special, maybe your son is watching right now?
Yeah, well, as for me, I would like to say a bright good morning to my son Trevon, and I would like him to know that I love him and I dearly miss him as well. I want to say very good morning to my mom, my dad, and my little brother. I'm sure they're very excited for my way to go back home. So hold on, I'll be back soon.
I would like to say good morning to my sister, my husband, my brother, my dad, and my nephews, and my baby, whom I'm sure they are watching. And I love you and miss you all. I'm so eager, excited to be back home with you all.
I would like to say good morning to my two sons, my sister, my mom, I miss you all. I love you.
Oh.
I'd like to say good morning to my Genevieve watching, my sister Kelsey, and all the nurses at Western Regional Hospital and across the country of Belize. We are so happy to be here representing Belizean nurses. And also I'd like to thank Chime Medical Center staff that are also tuning in. I'd like to thank Chime Medical Center Superintendent Chong Ping Chiu, Medical Deputy Yu Tien, International Department, Ms. Lu Chen Lu, affectionately known as Allison. I would like to thank the embassy of the Republic of China Taiwan, who are watching. Thank you to the Ministry of Health and Wellness Belize. I would like to thank the past CEO, Dr. George Bob, PHS, Dr. Manzanero, the former Minister of Health, the Regional Health Manager, our past nurse, and our current chief nurse, Belle.
All right. Well, ladies, it is lovely to see you there in Taiwan. I love your uniforms. And we know that you are coming home soon, but we did want to hear just a bit about your experience and say firsthand, congratulations on completing your operation room training there in Taiwan in a time where I think the entire country has become aware of the shortage and the dedicated nurses that have been working. We're happy to celebrate you and your achievement.
Absolutely.
All right, take care and enjoy the last bit of time in Taiwan. All right.
And have a safe trip home, of course.
Yeah. Good night, we should say, right?
Yeah, good night. All right, and with that, we are going to be taking another short break, and when we come back, we are going to be talking all about jam rolls. So if you like a sweet breakfast, maybe you don't want to miss the next segment. So please stay tuned, and we'll be right back.